And we actually going to talk about the energy of sex. And this is a topic that was brought to me by my spirit guides to share about because it's something that is really important that we understand the energy of sex. I want to first start with understanding that sexual energy, it is an energy that is based in the base of our spine. And so it's like a concentrated ball of energy that sits there at the base of our spine. Some people, they call it the Kundalini, or we call it the Uchat. And it is seen as one or two serpents that is sitting there coiled up. And as you move through your life experiences and learn certain things, and your spirit grows and develops, then your Kundalini energy begins to rise up. And so this is a very powerful, powerful energy that is a part of all of us. But however, if we are unaware of it, then it can be used in a way that can be harmful to us, basically. So, like the old people would say, everything in moderation, everything should be done in moderation. And when we talk about sex, we want to talk about it and think about it in that way because it can be energy that can be overpowering for us. So, when our energy is based in that lower part of ourselves. We have the lower aritu or chakras, and those are the energies that deal with the sexuality, creativity on the positive side. They also deal with stability, our ability to take care of ourselves, um, and the lower aritu also deal with lower emotions. So if we have too much energy and it's unbalanced in that lower part of ourselves, then we can be very open to these negative emotions. And those would be things like fear, sadness, anger, violence, jealousy and envy, and all those kind of things, greed and such things like that. And these kind of energies, if more of our energy is rooted and grounded in our lower selves, then we're going to be people who are full of those kind of negative emotions. What we are coming here to do on this planet in life is to learn to raise our vibration. And we have to learn, and that's the story of Heru. We're supposed to learn how to balance that energy with our lower and our higher selves, with our masculine and feminine sides, and make everything balanced within us, all of our energy forms. But however, living in this society, they have everything promoted towards your lower energy. So the TV shows we watch, all the ratchet shows, they're stimulating that lower self. When you stimulate that lower self, it makes you want to continue to stimulate it. It's a magnet energy. Our energy is electromagnetic, so it attracts what it is. So if we're always working in that lower area, we're going to attract more of that to ourselves, more violence, more anger, more pain, and so on and so forth, more ratchetness. So our goal is to learn lessons, to develop our spirit, to raise our energy up, raise those serpents up to our higher selves, which this is the point of our spiritual connection, the point of our higher consciousness, the point of higher intelligence. And if we fail to raise that energy up to this place, then basically, we live lives that are, without joy, without fulfillment, so to say. And so we have to be conscious about that sexual energy and how we are using it, how we are sharing it. You also want to be conscious of the partners that you're sharing your holy, sacred body temple with. I remember when I was a young woman and I was living with my children's father, and my grandmother came to me and she told me that I wasn't doing right. And she told me that, she had lived all of her life and she only had one sexual partner, one in her entire life. And at that time in my life, I was like amazed because I had had a few more than one. And but now that I'm older and I think about it, that was only two generations from me, my grandmother. And so now here we are in a day and time where there are children who are 10 and 12 having babies. And not to say that they haven't been doing that all along, But when we have knowledge of doing better, then of course we should be doing better.